Hi, everybody. I'm Brian,
I'm Andrew.
and this is our third and final video on health coaching. And so this is our second session with each of our clients. We're going to start with Andrew being Bert and I being his health coach. How's it going, Bert?
Hey, how's it going, Brian? I'm good.
Going well, man. Having a good week. How was your week last week?
It actually was better than I thought. I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
What were some of your best experiences?
Um, I guess my best experience was the first day that I went on the bike ride. It was a Wednesday after work, and I know we talked about it, and the goal was for me to exercise for 45 minutes to maybe an hour if I could. But I know we kind of reserved the hour for the weekend. But I was able to go an hour and 15 minutes, and probably could have kept going. It got a little dark, but I was really surprised.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, and we had a goal of 30 minutes, and for you to go an hour and 15, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
Was there anything else the second day? How long did you go the second day?
The second day was Saturday, and that day I went about an hour. But again, probably could have gone more. What I noticed was if I started to get a little tired, or I just been out there for a while on the bike, I could just shift the gears on the bike down, and it would be easier. But I could still stay moving and be on the ride. In the past, I probably would have just turned around if I got tired. But but no, I think that's something that's really going to allow me to work out longer.
Awesome. So you felt good with your fatigue then?
I did. I felt really good.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Those are all very positive experiences. Was there anything you felt like you could have improved on last week, or was it all positive?
Um, to be honest, I think I can go longer, and I wanna like set a goal to be out longer because usually it's my knees and also just my energy levels that go down, but that get fatigued. But because I'm sitting down and I can kind of control how hard or how easy I work, I was able to do it for a long time. So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, and we had some nice weather last week, so it's good that you got out there to cycle. I wish I would have been out there, but I was working. Um, so I'm hearing a lot of positive experiences. On a scale from 0 to 100%, what do you think you'd rate last week?
I'd rate it probably a 90%.
90%. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. How would you can feel, or how would you feel about continuing the cycling into next week?
Oh, definitely. I would really, really like to.
Definitely. And since you um, did go so much further than we had anticipated, does that mean maybe you'd like to set a new goal a little higher up on the timetable, a little like 45 minutes to an hour to an hour and a half?
Yeah, yeah, I could do that.
Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So, Bert had a really good positive experience last week. I'm really proud of you. That's awesome. So, I'm just wondering, since we got through that first week, if you can see yourself 3 months from now,
Mhm.
where do you think you'd be? Where do you want to be as far as your health, as far as your lifestyle? Where do you see yourself?
I see myself just staying active. I don't want to give up on this like I've given up on things in the past. I'm really trying to motivate myself to stick with it. And obviously, I would like to lose some weight, but mostly just staying out there and keep moving because I know that that's what I need to do and how I can spend more time with my kids because they really enjoy being outside and riding their bikes around.
Yeah, and it's always helpful when family is invested in it with you. And you've obviously found a new passion in cycling, or a reinvigorated passion. And I'm so glad that it was a positive experience for you. Um, so, as far as weight loss, do you have a specific number you think you see yourself at in 3 months?
3 months, maybe maybe 15 to 20 pounds.
15 to 20 pounds. Yeah, those are good numbers. We can definitely try and get you there. Especially with keeping on the cycling. Just want to let you know that it does take time to see results, but they do come, especially if you're invested and passionate about what you're doing. So I say we're just going to keep on going with the 2 days a week, bump up the time to an hour to an hour and a half. How does that sound so far?
That sounds good to me.
Perfect. And you said your kids were getting into it. Did they go riding with you at all last week?
They didn't last week because I wasn't really sure what to expect. I didn't want to take them with me, and then, if something didn't work out and I turned back after 15 minutes, it's just a little embarrassing, I guess, because my kids are so healthy and active, and I want them to see me as like a role model and someone that they can look up to. And so I just went out on my own, and there's a nice little trail system pretty close to my house. So I rode on there. It was relatively flat. Just for those 2 days a week, but I would like to ride more often with my kids.
Awesome. Yeah, and more is always better. The goal is still going to be set at 2 days a week, but if you find yourself wanting to go on a bike ride any other day, or your kids want to go with you or something, feel free. You can never do too much, but let's stick with the goal of 2 days a week. Do you think maybe we'll stick with a solid hour for 2 days a week?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. And then here you're saying you wanted to lose weight within the 3 months, 15 to 20 pounds. That's a great number. We will shoot for about 12. How does that sound?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. How confident do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being extremely confident, 1 being not at all confident, about losing that weight within 3 months?
Pretty confident. I'm not sure. I haven't really tried to lose weight before, so I don't know how quickly you can lose weight, but maybe like a 80 to 90% chance with that too, that I could definitely lose 12 pounds in 3 months.
Awesome. And those are really high numbers, and I'm really glad to hear that. Just to let you know, if you weekly want to email me, contact me, video message me to update your progress, to change something, anything like that, feel free. If you don't want to do that, if you just kind of want to have it as a personal thing, there are some tracking apps that I can totally hook you up with. There's one called Runkeeper that actually does cycling as well. It's really useful for people who like to cycle. Tracks your progress and all that, and kind of keeps you motivated to keep going. Really great app. I use it with some other clients, and they love it as well. So if you'd like to do that weekly, just to keep track of your progress and kind of see where you're at, definitely. If you'd like to contact me and give me updates, I'm more than happy to take a look. But for now, we'll keep it at 2 days a week, an hour of cycling. When you get tired, just shift down to lower gear, but try to reach that goal or surpass it. But we'll keep it at an hour for now. And then within 3 months, we'll make it to 15 pounds, and we'll reassess and see where you're at.
Okay, that sounds really great.
Perfect. Well, thanks for coming in, Bert. And like I said, contact me whenever you need me. Take a look at that app, see how you like it, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Okay, good job. So now we're going to switch roles, and I'm going to be the health coach talking to Ernie. So we'll get into that. Hey, Ernie, how's it going?
Going well, man. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. I'm excited to speak with you today and hear about how last week went for you and the goals that we set. So tell me about it.
Well, I spaced my workouts out. So I only did about 45 minutes, and I just stuck with my push-ups, pull-ups routine. But and I wanted to go more. I'll admit, because I do go longer usually.
Right.
But and on the second day, I might have gone up to an hour, which I thought was fine. But the first day went 45 minutes, and over the weekend I also went 45 minutes. So I felt like going a little longer on the second day was all right. But I just, since I've been doing it, longer for so long, I kind of have an urge to just keep going. I feel kind of like
Yeah, of
I know
course.
I'm not, but I'm slack. I feel like I'm slacking when I'm doing,
Yeah. No,
more.
I love that you have the self-control, and obviously you're very interested in exercise, and so there's no shame in going a little overboard to an hour because it's really not too long at all. So I'm really glad to hear all that. And what surprised you the most, you think, about this past week?
Surprised me the most how well the lentils helped with my hunger. I've never really been a big bean eater. We didn't really have a lot of beans in my house growing up, but I included them in my diet today, and in some of my salads it's just cold. I cooked them and then refrigerated them, so they were just cold beans. But I really felt an improvement in my hunger putting some lentils into my meals. So that kind of surprised me most. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a change, but yeah, I felt like I had a little bit more energy. Still a little hungry throughout the week,
Hmm.
but yeah, it surprised me how that one thing could change my diet so effectively. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's really great to hear because that was one of your biggest issues was finding the right foods to eat and balance and not being so hungry all the time. So I'm glad in the first week you made huge progress. That's really awesome. So as far as exercise and the plan that we decided, how did you think that the increased day per week but decreased time each day you worked out? How do you think that went? Were you okay with getting in and out of the gym in 45 minutes to an hour?
yeah, it definitely wasn't really a time issue.
Mhm.
I wanted to stay longer, honestly, but
Right.
I felt good. Usually when I got done at the gym, previous weeks,
Hmm.
um, I'd feel really sluggish and tired, and
Yeah.
I always thought that was good job. That's what you want
Yeah.
when you work out. And I still felt good this week, but I wasn't as tired and sluggish. So I think it went really well, and it was easy to fit in. Um, like I said, it was just took a little getting used to the shorter amount of time.
Right.
Yeah, but I felt great.
That's really great to hear. And just remember that behavior change, it takes longer than a week. So it's going to feel a little weird right now, but I'm glad you were able to stick with it and you did exactly what we set out to do, which is awesome. And if you keep that attitude, you're gonna see all the results you want to see by the end of this program. So, how confident are you that you could do that again? It seems like you're pretty confident.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident I can do it again. Like I said, I got a little antsy. But as far as I think the nutritional part of it, kind of changing my diet a little bit, really helped me keep going. So it's kind of weird to have more energy but be doing less, But so it's a little hard to get used to, like you said. But yeah, I feel pretty confident. Probably, um, yeah, I definitely think I could repeat it.
All right. If you could assign a percentage from 0 to 100 that you could do this again, that you like this path that you're on right now, what would that number be?
Probably 90%, just 10% in there, just for fail safe, just in case something
Right.
happens. I don't know. 90% probably.
Of course, yeah, definitely. And then you brought up diet, which is really great. You said you added some lentils into your diet, and that was able to give you some more calories and some more energy. But did you experiment with anything else? Any other issues with the diet this week?
Yes, actually, I found out that I really like sweet potatoes. So that's good. A friend recommended that they were a superfood or something, and just to maybe throw them in some meal. And so I baked one and just had it on its own with some cinnamon and sugar, and it was delicious. It was good. So, um, but other than that, yeah, just inclusion of beans in almost. I tried to do it in every meal with some couscous too. I tried it this week as well. So
Okay.
couscous beans, and I had a sweet potato. I think twice last week. So it was all really good, and really it tasted good. So I'll probably do it again. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I love sweet potatoes. They're a great addition. You can make it like a breakfast, just treat it like a normal potato. You can have it as a snack and addition to other meals. So that's really great. And I would like to recommend an app. I'm not sure if you have a smartphone and you're you're into like technology.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great. There's an app. It's called I Feel Good, and it's all vegan recipes, and I think you would really enjoy it. Check it out. I was browsing through it because even though I still eat eggs, I still try to eat only plant-based diets. So even I use it, and I think it's really great. It'll teach you how to cook certain dishes and kind of give you suggestions, and it'll just help you be more creative. And then once you use that app, I think you're gonna have the confidence on your own to be creative and create your own meals. But this will help get you started. So I would definitely check that out. And then as far as technology goes too, if you wanted some other diet related apps and exercise apps, there's tons of good ones on the App Store. So what do you think about for the next 3 months, and where do you?
I would definitely want to see myself with a little more poundage. Like I said, I still feel, even though this week was great, I still feel as though I'm still really skinny. And I know it's only been a week, but
Right.
yeah, I'd like to see myself really starting to kind of get a little bigger and have way more energy than I do now. Even though this week was great, I do feel a little different, having just way more energy and kind of perfecting my workouts and everything. But mostly the weight gain is the biggest part, just because that's the main reason it's what wanted me or started me on this path to try and change things. So I don't know, maybe a weight gain of 15 pounds or 10 pounds, something like that.
All right, yeah, I'm hearing you. I understand. So usually a safe weight gain or loss is 1 to 2 pounds per week. So over the next 3 months, how about we set the goal of 10-pound weight gain at the end of that 3 months? Does that seem like something you think you could do?
Yeah, that seems, yeah, and I would really look forward to trying to achieve that. Yeah.
Great, awesome. So let's make that the goal, and you can contact me anytime during those 3 months. We can have another session if you'd like, and sort of see where you're at, and I can help you out where I think I can, and I really think you're gonna have a lot of success with this, because you've shown in this last week that you can totally follow this plan, and that you're capable of doing what is going to fit into this plan and get you to the end of that goal. So do you have any other questions for me?
No, we're just sticking with the same thing as last week.
Right. Yeah. Just gonna exercise 3 days a week. Try to keep it under an hour, 45 minutes ideally. And then as far as your diet goes, just remember that definitely keep eating the salads and the oatmeal for breakfast. But like you said, you've added some couscous to some dishes, some sweet potatoes, beans, lentils. Those are all really good. I think if you can, maybe add do you like avocados or like peanut butter, almond butter, that sort of thing?
Yeah, avocados are really good. Yeah.
Yeah, avocados are great in a salad. So I know you're going to be eating a lot of salads. So if you could add some avocado, that might be something that you would really enjoy. And then just mix nuts, nut butter, and high in calories, good calories. And but it seems like you're on the right track. You're experimenting, and I think this app will really help. And at the end of this 3 months, I'm very confident in you that you can gain 10 pounds.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. And thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. And again, email me anytime, and we'll.
All right.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
All right. You kind of cut off at the end. That's why I was like, oh, what's he saying?
Yeah. No, the Wi-Fi is going in and out sometimes. But,
all right. So that was video 3. Now we will critique each other and see how we did. So Andrew, how did I do?
I think you did really good. I like that you followed up with how I was doing, and you really asked me a ton of questions, feeling about the whole process. and it's definitely like a challenge sometimes when a client doesn't give you a ton of information when you ask a question, and so you have to improvise and get a little bit more information out of them. And that's kind of what I tried to do, and you did a great job at doing that. And I can't really think of anything that you didn't do. You really asked me a ton about cycling, and I showed that I was really interested in that and getting into cycling, and you did a good job of going with that and keeping me along with that. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Well, thanks. Tried to include everything. You know, we looked over the goal setting stuff before this, so tried to put it all. I felt a little more. I felt the flow was a little more better than last video. So that's good. And same for you. I felt like the conversation was better, a little more natural than last video. You know, trying to include all the stuff. I feel like we did it more easily than last video.
Yeah.
And same with you. We both did division goals, and yours was great, and mine was great. And, we got the weeks, the week goal. We assessed. We both assessed it well. You went through my exercise and my nutrition, which was good. I didn't know if you were going to go through both. And then, you know, as far as we kind of both flowed with the other person's 3-month vision of where they wanted to be. So I think that was good too. The only thing was, you know, at the end, I had you reiterate, you know, the weekly plan, which I just think it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to reiterate the plan to make sure, you know, for the next 3 months, the other client knows, yeah, all right, so we're going to do that again, and then see how it goes further. And then also, you know, very positive language that you used for Ernie as far as, you know, encouraging me to keep going. And, you know, I was saying, you know, it was hard not to go more. And it was hard feeling more energized, but having to work out less. And you were like, well, you're doing a great job. You have such great self-control and confidence. So really good boosting self-motivation. So yeah, I think you did great too.
Cool, thank you. And one thing I noticed from these videos, just throughout the whole semester, but really this final project, is really focusing on, when I say you, I don't mean you, but like anyone who's going into motivational interviewing, health coaching, even personal training, all these aspects are used in this career field. But really making sure that your voice, like the tone of your voice, is like upbeat. And sometimes I'll notice that I just sort of have like a monotone voice. So sometimes I'll be really excited and I'll be worried about like, okay, what am I going to say and what they're saying, and thinking about everything, that I'll forget to sound like really happy for them, because I am. It's just not coming sometimes. Yeah, so that's something I'm really excited to work on with the internship. But no, I think content-wise and how to approach each situation and deal with problems that may arise, and then definitely go with client strengths. I think we both did a really good job at that.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, yeah, I mean, you have a certain tone to your voice, but it's not that bad. I was still pumped. You know?
It's not that bad.
Nice. All right.
Well, yeah.
I think that's it. I think we're done.
Good working with you.
Yeah. I will see you later.
All right. Bye.